Hello and welcome to Toya in Stitches. In this tutorial, we're going to be making some quick coasters by just making a circle, and then we're going to frame the circle in a hexagon. And to do this, I'm using some worsted weight cotton. I'm using Dishy worsted from We Crochet. The green is called Douglas Fir, and the red is called Fiesta Red. I lost the label, but I looked it up. It's called Fiesta Red. I'll leave the information on the yarn in the description. You're also going to need a 5mm hook. That's what I'm using with my cotton. But for whatever cotton you're using, the suggested hook on the label, I would suggest to go a size down because you always want it to be a little bit on the tighter side. You're also going to need a tapestry needle and some scissors. So grab your supplies and let's get started. We're going to start off by making a magic ring. You can make this anywhere you're comfortable if you already know how. If you don't, I'm going to show you how I do it. So I'm just going to take the tail and lay it across my fingers like this. And then I'm going to take the working end, wrap it around my index and middle finger, and I'm going to form an X on the back of my two fingers. Then I'm going to flip my hand around and just use my thumb and ring finger to hold on to the tail and the working end. Then I'm going to take my hook, insert it under this first strand here, grab the second strand, pull it forward and twist my hook up and away from me. Then I'm going to grab that same strand, pull it through that loop, and that is a chain one, and that's how we're going to secure our ring. I'm going to take the tail out, and then I'm just going to chain one more. So now I have a chain two, and this chain two is not going to count as a stitch. So now into my ring, I'm going to work 12 double crochet stitches. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the ring, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and that is my first double crochet. And I'm going to work 11 more double crochet into my ring for a total of 12 double crochet. So go ahead and work your 12 double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end. All right, so now I have my 12 double crochets. I'm just going to hold on to the tail and pull to close up my ring, pull my stitches together. And now I am going to slip stitch to the top of the first stitch to join the round. And now for round two, I'm going to start by chaining two. That's not going to count as a stitch. Now I'm going to work 2 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and at the end we will have 24 double crochets. So I'm going to yarn over and into the same stitch where I worked a slip stitch. I'm going to work 2 double crochet stitches. That was 1. This is 2, and now I'm going to work 2 double crochet stitches in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of my row 2 and have counted to make sure I have 24 stitches. So now I'm going to slip stitch to my first stitch to close the round. And now we're going to move on to round 3. I'm going to chain 1, and in my first stitch, I'm going to work a single crochet. And in my next stitch, I'm going to work a half double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, work a half double crochet. And now we're going to work our first corner. So we're going to yarn over and work a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in the same stitch. So this is our first corner. So now from this point, what we're going to be repeating all the way around until we have 1 stitch left is we're going to work a half double crochet, a single crochet, a half double crochet, and then we'll create another corner. And then we're going to repeat that all the way around. So in the next stitch, we're going to work a half double crochet. Now in our next stitch, we'll work a single crochet. In our next stitch, a half double crochet. And now we'll work a corner, which is a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in the same stitch. So we'll work a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, And now if you look at it, you have your first flat side, which is going to help us form our hexagon. So we have one corner here, and then we have a half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, and then another corner. So we're just going to continue repeating that all the way around. So just continue doing that until we have one stitch left, half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, and now our final corner, which is a half double crochet, chain one, half double crochet, and now we have one stitch left, which will be a half double crochet just to finish off this side, because when we started with a single crochet, then a half double crochet, then we worked our first corner. So now just to ensure that we have our final flat edge, we're just going to work a half double crochet in this last stitch, and then we will slip stitch to the single crochet that we started with to finish off the round. And now I'm going to cut my yarn and fasten off, and I'll change color, and then we'll do the final round. To start my final round, I'm going to insert my hook into my first stitch, which is the stitch that I did a slip stitch into to join my last round. I'm going to grab my new color, I'm going to drape it over my hook, and I'm going to pull it through that stitch, and then I'm going to chain two. This chain two doesn't count as a stitch, and into this first stitch I'm going to work a double crochet. And now I'm going to work a double crochet in the next two stitches until I get to my first chain one space. So just a double crochet in the next two stitches. And into the chain one space, we're going to work a double crochet, chain two, double crochet. So that's double crochet, chain two, one, two, and then another double crochet. And now we're going to work into the top of each stitch until we get to our next chain one space. We just have to ensure that we work into the top of this half double crochet right here. And sometimes you'll have to just pull your stitches over from working into the chain space just so you can get to the top of that stitch. So we're going to make sure we work into that stitch there. And now we're going to work into each stitch until we get to our next chain one space. And into the chain one space, we're going to work a double crochet, chain two, so a double crochet, chain two, double crochet into the chain space. And ensuring that we work into the top of this half double crochet here, we're going to work a double crochet in each stitch across until we get to our next chain space, and you're just going to continue doing that all the way around, working a double crochet in the top of each stitch until we get to the chain space. Into the chain space, we'll work a double crochet, chain two, double crochet, and then just continue working like that all the way around. So continue doing that, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of my round, so all I have to do now is just slip stitch to my first stitch, and I'm going to cut my yarn, and then all I have to do is just weave in the ends, and that's it. I do suggest giving it a light steam block just so you can get the corners nice and sharp, but that's pretty much it. It's all done. Just weave in your ends and it's all done. And then you'll have a nice fun little set of coasters that you can keep for yourself or you can gift. I also tried this pattern with a bulky weight wool yarn. This is a wool nylon blend, and this is perfect for warm beverages, a coaster for warm beverages. And as you can see, using a bulky weight wool, it doesn't come out much bigger than the cotton worsted. So if you have wool, you don't have cotton, you can try it out with a bunch of different yarns. It works nicely. So there you go, nice, quick, and easy coaster. I really hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care and bye for now.